Thanks, Jay. Harvest season is just beginning for many soybean farmers across KENNELLAND. But even in this busy season, many farmers in the Worthington community are taking time to help a neighbor, something they've been doing the past 6 months. It's tonight's Positively KENNELLAND.
I am actually considered the 4th generation that grew up on the family farm.
And thanks to her dad, Bruce Lubin, the 5th generation also got to experience life on the farm with Grandpa.
Farming was definitely his life.
Like many farmers, Lubin started every day with chores. But this past Easter Sunday, he went out to feed the calves before church and never made it back home.
He had a heart attack doing chores. What he loved.
I think the unexpectedness was probably the worst. Nobody expects that phone call.
A sudden death, devastating enough on its own, but the timing was also incredibly difficult for the family farm.
The logistics of farming alone is difficult, but when the kingpin disappears and nobody has any idea of what's happening.
It was hard. It was hard. Our sheds were full of seed. Had to be delivered yet.
Lubin was not only getting ready to plant his own fields, he was also a longtime seed dealer in the Worthington community with nearly 5,000 bags of seed that needed to be delivered to customers.
All of the neighboring dealers are also friends in this area, so they all showed up with their trailers and loaded up seed and delivered all the seeds.
Then, a few weeks later, more neighbors started showing up to work Lubin's fields.
And there was 3 different operations that pulled in to plant his crop this spring.
They did everything to help us with the spring planting, all of the spraying, all of literally everything from start to now finish.
It's a part of the Bible that says love your neighbor. That's what this is about.
This week, his friends and neighbors started harvesting Lubin's soybeans.
We're going to get this field knocked out today, and we got another small field down south.
And there's been no shortage of people stepping up to help. In fact, today we've been here for about an hour, and in that time, some people saw that work was being done and just showed up to help.
We've been inundated with phone calls, everybody that wants to help. Everybody wants to do something.
A friend of mine planted this. The fields have been worked. Other guys have planted other fields for the family. There's going to be more people coming in to harvest.
An entire community of farmers.
I can't count them.
Probably 20 to 30.
Coming together to help one of their own.
He's been part of the farming community forever. He was such a part of everything that happened in this area.
Why they all know if the roles had been reversed, Spanky Bruce Lubin would be doing exactly the same for all of them.
My dad would give the shirt off of his back to help them do anything and everything. And so we are very fortunate and very appreciative and thankful, and praise the Lord for good friends and family who have helped us through all of this.
Farmers certainly look out for one another. And while all of those farmers still have their own fields to bring in, they are all making Lubin's family farm a priority this year and are already planning ahead to cover the rest of this year's harvest.
What a story, Bridget. Yeah, I love the Midwest.